Okay, so Mr. Corbin, you will be showcasing your talents on March 2nd at Frontier Texas's A Toast to Texas, their event in Abilene. Now, any proceeds that are raised will go to help with the museum expansion project. For those that will be in attendance, what can they kind of expect that evening?
Well, it's sort of a free form get together. It's kind of like the audience is guest in my living room. I invite people in, and I'll talk a little while. I'll talk for about 45 minutes, I guess. Tell a few stories and talk about a little bit about my life and career, and then we'll take a little break and then come back and talk about whatever the audience wants to talk about. We'll do a question and answer, and that usually takes usually about an hour maybe. And after that, we'll have a autograph signing, picture taken, and saying hi to everybody. I want to make sure everybody gets everybody that wants one gets a picture and an autograph, and we'll have a little talk, and then that'll be it. Maybe we'll convene somewhere else afterwards.
Sounds like a nice event. Sounds like a very intimate experience where people get to know you and you get to know them. The great thing about the event is that it is on the same day as Texas Independence Day. What does that day mean to you? And being a native of Lamesa, what does it also mean to you to be a born and raised proud Texan?
Well, I spent so much time. I've spent almost as much time away from Texas as I have in Texas. But when I moved back here in, I believe it was '93 or 93, I believe it was, and so it's been about 31 years since I've been back in Texas, and this is my home now, and I travel to work, and that's about it. So
Well,
it's
Texas is
I love being here, and it's Texas history to me is one of the most it's one of the most fascinating states that there is. It's the only one that was a republic, and it was it was under six flags over the years. So it's been had a very varied history. They had a big German influx in the 1830s, and down around Fredericksburg and the hill country down there, a lot of people still speak German down there.
well, Texas is definitely lucky to have you back. And when you talk about Texas, you can see the pride in your face and the pride in your voice. If someone was considering, hey, I'm thinking about moving to Texas, what makes this state so great in your opinion?
Well, I've visited, I guess, almost every state. I've never been to Alaska. I think that's the only one I've missed. I've visited every other state, I think, and Texas has, I'll tell you what, for filming, this is the best state in the union because we've got beaches, we've got mountains, we've got plains, we've got everything. And we've also got a good bunch of technicians here, so it's got everything you need.
Speaking of filming, you have been in so many iconic TV shows and movies, No Country for Old Men, Modern Family. You've even worked with the video game franchise Madden, and generations of movie and TV show fans know you. What do you think has been the key to your success over all these years?
Well, I don't know. You keep trying to find new things to build keep your audience building. I a story that Ernest Borgnine told me. He said he was only doing movies, and a girl was selling Girl Scout cookies. And in fact, that he was an actor came up. She said, "Well, what are you on?" And he said, "Well, I only do movies." And she said, "Well, my mother won't let me go to movies. Or do you do any television?" And he says, "Well, I haven't, but as soon as she left, he got on his phone, called his agent, said, I've got to have a television series." So that's how he got McHale's Navy, and that expanded his fan base enormously.
And he even made an appearance in the movie remake McHale's Navy with Tom Arnold as well. You mentioned Ernest Borgnine, and you've come into contact with so many actors over the years, but also directors and crew members, people behind the scenes that make everything tick. What really stands out from your experience with meeting so many different people from so many different walks of life?
Well, I've met a whole lot of different kinds of people. It's in our business. That's you go in and you meet people. Well, you go in and start working with somebody. Somebody asked me if I ever was starstruck by somebody. I said, "You don't have time. You go in and you start to work, and then before you know it, you're in front of the camera. It's not like doing theater. You don't have an extended rehearsal period to get to know somebody. So you've got to develop a relationship immediately. So you don't have time to go go all fan crazy or anything. You got to just jump in and do it."
Do you have any advice for young men and women out there that are trying to break through into acting? It's obviously a very tough profession to leave a mark, and you certainly have.
Well, it is. It is tough, and it's also most people can't stand the rejection. Uh, you consider when you go into a normal business, you get a job coming out of college, and you keep that job 8, 10 years, maybe 15 years, and then you feel like you need to move on and expand your territory. And so maybe within a career, you might be rejected for a job, maybe 10 times in a whole career. In my business, you're rejected 10 times a week. And they keep saying, "Well, it's not personal." And finally, you come to the point, we're real hard-headed people get into this business. You come to a point after 2 or 3 years that it can't be any more personal because we're salesmen and our product is ourselves. So, you go in and you're rejected. Not only your product is rejected, but I mean, you're rejected. It's a complete rejection. So you've got to keep the infant alive inside you and build a skin of rhinoceros, I guess. So it's a little bit difficult to hit that balance and not become sour or bitter. A lot of people get pretty jaded.
I was going to say you have to have thick skin, and you just got to keep one foot going in front of the other. Going back to the event that's coming up in March real quick, you're going to be doing a one-man show, and you'll be in front of a room of a lot of people, dozens of people, if not hundreds. Do you ever get nervous when thinking about that? You have to go on stage and all these eyeballs will be on you?
Well, there was a time back in the old days that I'd get nervous, but I came to the conclusion finally that these people are friends. They don't want to see me fail, because if I fail, then they're bored, and they've paid money, wasted money to be bored. So they want to see me succeed as much as I do. So I think of them as just friends that I've invited into my place.
That's a really great perspective. I've never heard that before. That's very thoughtful. Mr. Corbin, is there anything I didn't ask you or bring up that you wanted to get across at all, sir?
Well, no, I don't think so. Now you can get more information on this show by going to barrycorbin.com and go to events on in that website, and it'll tell you how to get tickets and where it's in the exact place and the telephone numbers to call, and I think you can get tickets online even. So that's that's one way of doing it. But come on out and enjoy it. If we sell out, we're going to put some folding chairs on the stage with me. We'll have a good time.
That could be the best seat in the house. And just a reminder that a Toast to Texas will be taking place on March 2nd in Abilene. Doors open at 6, and Mr. Corbin is expected to hit the stage at 7 p.m. Mr. Corbin, thank you so much for your time.
Yes, sir. God bless Texas and God bless the USA.
All right, let me start recording.